Should I get one?
Sure.
All right. Hi, Keri. This is Danny Canada, managing editor for Gossip.com. Now, we know the Hawks are all about being true to Atlanta, and we know you are our Atlanta girl yourself. So what does that mean to you?
Being an Atlanta girl?
Decatur?
Is that what you mean? What is that? Is that your question?
No, what does being true to Atlanta?
Oh, what does being true to Atlanta mean to me?
Yes.
Being true to Atlanta just means always residing here, staying where you're from, repping where you're from, no matter where in the world you are. Giving back in the communities that you are from. That's what being true to Atlanta is for me.
How you doing tonight, Ms. Hilson? Terrell Times with These Urban Times. We see you doing a lot of things, whether music, we've seen you dive into the realm of acting. Still pretty early in the world of 2023. What are you working on currently?
Well, acting, music, this. This is really just the same old. That's my wheelhouse. It's now movies, music, performances, and until there's some change in my life, that's what my life is comprised of.
Hey, Keri, Rashad Milligan rolling out. I wanted to ask you about, just first of all, being an ally. You're here performing on Pride Night. I guess just what does being an ally look like to you?
Being an ally for me means saying yes to every performance or opportunity that I get to perform a Pride show. I do Seattle Pride just about yearly. I do DC Pride. I do Atlanta Pride, of course. But anytime I'm asked, the answer is an immediate yes. This is the way that I can show my support and a togetherness, a camaraderie. This is how I choose to show and lend my support and make sure that the LGBTQ community feels my presence and feels my love.
Why do you think you're invited to so many Pride events to perform?
It's probably Pretty Girl Rock. If I had to guess, I think it would be that song. And I think once they understand that you support them, that you are there for them, I really feel like that brings about other opportunities. They're like, well, she loves us, let's go get her. So I think after years and years and years of doing Pride events, they just know, like, Keri's for us. We don't have to question that. We don't have to find any interview of her speaking ill of us. And she's gonna show up and show out.
I want to follow up with one more. Speaking under the umbrella of romance, a couple of years ago you had the My Soulmate is Black apparel, the merchandise that you were selling. Black History Month, what is the importance of, or the significance of Black love?
The significance of Black love. First of all, I went so underrepresented for so long in mainstream media, in Hollywood, on TV, in ads and commercials, in people's marketing. There were no budgets available if you wanted to include Black people, especially loving each other. So, being born in the 80s and having seen the changes, I mean, it was even hard to find Black dolls, baby dolls. So for me, I think that Black love is something that doesn't undermine anything, but we take it to a new level in appreciation and adoration for ourselves, because we have been kind of suppressed for so long from showing it, from being our natural selves, whether it be in the corporate world or whatever job you're at, and being told your hair isn't good. It's just showing each other and showing ourselves the love that we haven't been shown for quite a while. So that's Black love to me.
We know that in your off time, you do pay attention to the world of sports. I remember a few years ago when the Super Bowl was here, I actually had a chance to catch up with you and speak to you about Deion Sanders and his legacy here in Atlanta and overall in the world of sports. Recently, another prominent figure in sports, LeBron James, made history, breaking the all-time NBA scoring record. Could you talk to me about that night, and also talk to me about LeBron's legacy overall in the world of sports and entertainment?
About what night? About
the night he broke the scoring record.
I was busy. I was in rehearsals, so I didn't get to watch. But I watched some clips. It's really, really huge. I'm just super proud of him. I can't. Obviously, it's a great accomplishment. I'm sure there were many naysayers who figured that he would never do that, you know, when he first started, or, you know, friends, family, haters, non-fans. I'm sure there are lots of people that doubted that he would become the leading scorer of the whole NBA, that anyone would ever surpass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record. So I'm just proud of him because I love that spirit. When someone's able to take on something and accomplish something that we know, I mean, everybody doesn't wish you well. So fighting and pushing through adversity, to me, is just my favorite thing to watch. So he's like one of my favorite hero stories for sure. Yeah.
I'm in the wrong with Access Atlanta. We saw you perform in November here as part of the Millennium Tour.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I have
building.
To say, yeah, same building. I have to say your set was like headliner almost.
Oh, thank you.
And so when can the fans expect the music where you are performing as a headliner?
I hope that would happen. I've headlined in other countries many times on my own tour. I've never done that here. Or have I? I don't know, I could be lying. But I've definitely never done arenas. And I would really love that. I think I'm due to put out more music to kind of remind people of what I do and get my feet back wet performing, because that was the first tour, US tour I had done, and first US arena tour that I'd done in probably a decade. So it had been a long time, and it felt really good to get back lubricated in the game and in the performance world. But thank you. I'm so grateful for those kind words about the show. I had a great time. It went very well. It served many purposes, and I was really, really proud of myself. So I do hope. These are things, I'm fully surrendered to what the universe has. I work very hard. I do what I do. You know, I leave it to God to tell me. He'll move my spirit and guide my soul into the things that I belong in. So again, just fully surrendered and hopeful for that, for sure.
And to follow up about the Millennium Tour,
Yeah.
At the end of it, Bow Wow did like a tribute to Takeoff.
Yeah.
And you all came out.
That was here also, yeah.
That was there. You all came out, and it was like a camaraderie that you could feel, like with all y'all out on stage. Like,
Yeah.
And just to be honest, that's not typical with us, especially you hear like horror tour stories, but it seemed like y'all like built like a bond.
No, there was no drama on the Millennium Tour at all. Like, we all, at least as it pertains to me, I didn't see anything ill. I didn't hear of anything crazy. You build a family. You're on the road. We're all doing arduous schedules. We're all dog tired. We're all working our butts off. We're all starving when it, you know, on days when you haven't eaten. It might have been 13, 14 hours since your last meal, and you still got to perform for thousands of people. You know, that forms a bond. When you pass people in the hallway, it's like fist bump, because you see each other. You understand what it takes to do what we do. So yeah.
Thank you.
Have
Like now, I'm hungry right now. Haven't eaten since breakfast.
One more? All right, one more.
What's the last one? Okay.
So, Keri, you know, we of course are here at the Atlanta Hawks game. There are people who are here to see the game, but there are people here especially to see you, and especially members of the Atlanta queer community. What does it mean to have their support tonight?
Oh man, that means everything. I hope I can feel their energy. I hope it's just not just sports fans here tonight, season ticket holders. I mean, that's great. We love season ticket holders, especially supporting the home team. But I really hope that I can feel, you know, and sense the support and love, because it's really hard performing in a very echoey arena. Having that energy would mean everything. So shout out to the LGBTQ community. I hope you guys see this before I go on and make a whole lot of noise.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.